the headlines, Dwuma Odoom, the Ghanaian policy advisor behind Nigeria's rice production boom, explains how they did it and calls on the Bank of Ghana to support the agric sector. In Cape Coast, a Roman father has been suspended for refusing to go on transfer and also establishing a personal prayer camp. Tertiary students no longer require guarantors to access students' loan as their Ghana card is now their guarantee. COVID-19 Trust Fund releases 1.8 million Ghana Cedis for research into coronavirus herbal medication, and will give you a brief on why some MPs sponsoring an anti-LGBTQI bill in Parliament want the police to pull down a billboard on the Accra-Tema motorway. Welcome to Graphic Online's News in Brief. Ghana's neighbor Nigeria has been successful in a local rice production policy to the extent that Nigeria is no longer importing rice, as there are enough stocks for local production to feed the entire country. Dwuma Odoom, a former Minister of State in the President Kufuor era and also a former Member of Parliament for Chifu Atimokwa, is the policy advisor behind Nigeria's rice. He sat down with Graphic Online and shed some light on how Nigeria was able to do it.
Mr. Odoom moved from Ghana to Nigeria in 2014 to take up the role of policy advisor, and the success is what is being witnessed today. He says the central bank holds the key and has therefore called on the Bank of Ghana to support the agricultural sector with funding and technical expertise to help revamp the sector. This, he said, would help address the food insecurity issues in the country. He said the full intervention of the central bank would help to ensure supply of funds to augment those provided by banks and other financial institutions.
It's possible if the factors that we have looked at were able to address them, we were able to reorganize the farmers. You see, it's very important for you to note here. When we were doing the Nigeria one, we were doing the Ghana one. Ghana used what they call the grape. And I can say it on authority.
The grape?
The grape one.
Which one?
The grape model, where they call it Ghana Rice Interprofessional Body.
Yeah.
If we continue to use that one, we won't get it.
That one is headed by one Nana.
Yes. And it's one man show. Yes. Because we did it in Ghana, we did it in Nigeria. I was in Nigeria. I used the refund and the repaying approach, what we have gone through, and it was successful. Why is it that Ghana was not successful?
For more on this interview with Mr. Odoom, grab a copy of the Daily Graphic from the newsstands on Friday and on Saturday for a special edition on the one-on-one interview with Mr. Odoom, where he shares light on the possibility of replicating the Nigeria example in Ghana if the factors were right, the reorganization, the reorientation, the readiness, and especially the highest cooperation of the central bank and the right decision the bank can take.
Mr. Odoom said Nigeria was spending about $6 billion on importation of rice, so just imagine how much they have saved, and recall that after a meeting with all stakeholders in the rice value chain and the central bank, the Anchor Borrowers program was launched by the bank, under which farmers were given loans and the technical support needed to expand production.
I see the Nigeria story was very successful, mainly because of central bank government. That decision that he took for the nation. And just imagine how much they are saving now. Because at that time, Nigeria was spending about $6 billion on importation of rice. And if that $6 billion is no more going out and is within, you can imagine what improvement they have done to the GDP of the country. No, we started from 1.5 and now we go to 6 point something metric tons per hectare. So very significant.
The Cape Coast Archdiocese of the Catholic Church has suspended a priest, Reverend Father Robert A.K. Odro, for refusing to go on transfer and establishing a personal prayer camp.
Reverend Father Robert A.K. Odro had been transferred on January 1, 2022 from St. Paul's Parish, Asenjakai, to the Archdiocesan Secretariat, 4th Ridge in Cape Coast, but he failed to honor the transfer. His suspension followed multiple warnings extended to him by the Metropolitan Archbishop of Cape Coast, Most Reverend Charles Gabriel Palmer Bako, for a dialogue on the issue, but he refused to respond to any of them, according to the statement sent to the Catholic community in the Cape Coast and seen by Graphic Online. Suspension per Catholic Church canon law is essential by which a cleric is deprived entirely or partially of the use of the power of orders, office, or benefice. The suspension took effect on June 3, 2022, will be held in effect until the Archbishop revokes it at his discretion.
In education, a no guarantor students loan policy aimed at making tertiary education accessible to all Ghanaians has been launched. The Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, launched it on Wednesday in Kumasi.
The policy is a fulfillment of a manifesto promise made during the 2023 election to remove barriers that make accessing financial support for tertiary education. Under the policy, students seeking support from the Students' Loan Trust Fund will no longer require guarantors to enable them to access loans for their education. Dr. Baumia said the requirements needed were admission letters and their Ghana card. He said the guarantor-free loan application for students was one of the benefits of the digitalization process embarked on by the government to build the economy.
To the fullest extent possible. We further believe that to achieve our national developmental agenda of a Ghana beyond aid, we need to re-engineer our educational system to produce the necessary human resource base is paramount. Undoubtedly, Ghana has had a remarkable track record of pursuing human capital development initiatives, and we are seeing an increasing order of these initiatives that are more inclusive under President Nana.
The COVID-19 National Trust Fund has released an amount of 1.8 million Ghana Cedis to the Center for Plant Medicine Research in Mampong to help with the research and possible production of herbal medication for coronavirus. The fund says the use of unorthodox medicines has become important following the spike in COVID-19 cases.
Speaking at a signing ceremony at the Jubilee House, chairperson of the fund, Sophia Kufu, said herbal remedies will be needed to fight COVID-19. She said the fund is to enable the Center for Plant Medicine Research to undertake full-scale research and development of antiviral and immunomodulatory herbal products. She says that the support is to fund research into the development of herbal products against the virus.
Some members of parliament sponsoring the bill aimed at criminalizing the activities of lesbians, gays, bisexual, transgender, queer and intersex are unhappy about a billboard on Accra Tema motorway, which they say was promoting LGBTQI activities in Ghana. They have therefore asked the police to invite those who put the billboard and also pull it down.
We are by this calling on the Inspector General of Police, Dr. Dampare Ekufu, to immediately, within the next 24 hours, carry out the necessary security operations to ensure that this billboard, which is an affront to the 1992 Constitution, is taken down in conjunction with the MCE for the area. Failure to take action, as citizens, we will take action as enjoined by our Constitution to defend the Constitution. However, we believe that law enforcement may not have seen this for whatever reason. And so we are drawing their attention to it, and we believe that 24 hours is good enough time.
Graphic Online's News in Brief is brought to you by Graphic News Plus.
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Visit us on graphic.com.gh for further information. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
Thank you for watching. For more news, please visit our website graphic.com.gh or follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube at GraphicGH. I'm Ama Amankwa Befi.
Subscribe now.